Closing in on first pitch tonight here at Citi Field. It's the Cubs and the Mets next on the show. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Central leading Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike's side. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, and guys, when you check out the numbers here, you know, this is considered to be one of the better pitchers' parks in all of baseball. So this is a start that you don't mind as a visiting pitcher. We'll see if both guys can use the dimensions of this stadium to their advantage.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Maddon will line them up like this. They'll go to work against a guy once involved in a deadline deal for Carlos Beltran, the electric right-hander Zach Wheeler. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Addison Russell will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Second baseman, Addison Russell.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. EK, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, this is as tough a play as a center fielder has to make. The ball's over his head, and he nearly pulls it in as you'll see him jump for it, but it winds up off the wall. By the time he's able to find the baseball, there's no way to prevent this from becoming a triple.
Chris Bryant will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. Now the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A runner in scoring position with none out. Here's the 1-0. On the ground for Tejada. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready now on 1-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Kadire will wait on it. And that's out number 2. Miguel Montero will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Now here it comes. Ball 1.
Come on now, give me a break.
The 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Cubs lead it 1-0. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. David Wright will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Third baseman, David Wright.
And a high strike there, 0-1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
They come off of what was overall an unsuccessful homestand. You can't afford to have a losing record when you're playing in your own building, so they're going to need to turn it around because they've got a tough stretch of road games coming up.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. And before we go much further, let's pull up the scouting report for this 25-year-old so we can see what to expect. Ruben Tejada will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside.
And that misses, so that'll put Tejada in the driver's seat, 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball lifted out to straightaway central now for Coughlin. And he's got it for out number 2. Michael Kadire will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First offering on the way. Good contact from Kadire, but this will be on the ground at short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Starlin Castro will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Castro.
First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit here to open up the second.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. The next pitch. 2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this one-run lead.
Kyle Schroeder will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Two straight singles, now a walk. He's making it real tough on himself here as he starts the inning by loading the bases.
Chris Coughlin will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark. Now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow one run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run. But you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Tejada for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Stepping in now, Kyle Hendricks, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. And that could come back to bite you later.
He's ready now, the pitch, and he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Now a hard liner towards short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubbies are in front, 2-0. Lucas Duda will start things off in the bottom of the 2nd.
First baseman, Lucas Duda.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Here comes another 0-2. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Pass ball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top four-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 10 home runs and 42 runs batted in. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Here comes a 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time.
Here we go.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
So tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
First pitch to him. And this is fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. As we check out the top nets in that department, you can currently see he's 3rd best on the ball club. Juan Lagares will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. First pitch coming. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. He's set, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Into the box now, Dilson Herrera.
Dilson.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1. And the pitch.
Here we go.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Zach Wheeler will be the batter. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
And here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Addison Russell will stand in for the second time here. He tripled and later scored to lead off the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Now here's the pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. There to take it is Cespedes, 1 away.
Now, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
I'm not so sure he was intending to go this way. It looked like he was just a little bit late on a fastball right there, which is pretty easy to understand against a guy who throws as hard as this guy does. But it definitely works out for him as he winds up at second base with a double off the wall.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass, give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Cespedes is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. Home half of the 3rd coming up, all even at 2-2. And there now is David Wright. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Low for ball one. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Here's a ball popped straight up, but playable for Montero behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the 1st out.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Now the first pitch. Ruben Tejada comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Now the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
This is a good job here of using the whole field. You see him go the other way with this pitch. No chance at all to run this thing down. And you see it take that one big hop right up and over the wall for a ground rule double.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And stepping in, the right fielder, Michael Kadire. Here's the first offering. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Kadire, and there are two away. Lucas Duda will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. First pitch coming. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this and two away.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and two strikes now. Here comes a 1-2. This is offered at in the dirt for strike three. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 2-2.
Leading off for the Cubs, shortstop.
Now here's the first pitch.
Castro.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 1-1 on the way. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. You go back to the curveball here?
I'd stay away. I'd go curveball or even slider, but I got to get it out over the plate. My job as a pitcher, expand the zone. Make the hitter swing at pitches that are off the plate.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Now a ball lined to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Oh, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. You can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
In now, Kyle Schroeder. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Now the first pitch. Chris Coughlin is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. On the way. swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Cubs strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth. This game's tied at 2-2. Yoenis Cespedes will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Here it comes. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Comes set, now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Again, a 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you've got to have at this level.
And that's taken in straight away right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Juan Lagares will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Kyle Hendricks will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Number 36, Kyle Hendricks.
Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Tommy La Stella.
Goes the other way, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Addison Russell will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Next for the Cubs,
Chris Bryant will dig in. He doubled his last time. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a good.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Travis Wood is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Dilson Herrera will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
second baseman, Dilson Herrera.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball, 1 gone.
So nice to have a left-handed weapon like this in your bullpen. He gets the leadoff man here for an important first out.
Into the box, Zach Wheeler. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. Now here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as we flash up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he currently sits in 4th place on the ball club in that category. So 2 out in the inning with the bases empty for David Wright. First pitch coming. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or 2 to get himself together over in the dugout.
And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. The 2-0 home to Wright. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, David, let's go.
Here he comes on 2-1. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Ruben Tejada will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch to him. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
Just when you thought this inning was about over, back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches. You can't let your guard down even for a second against these guys.
Michael Kadire. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1 home. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Another full count pitch home. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 2 left for the Mets through 5, all even at 2-2.